Welcome to the Core Chronicles. You made it here, let's go.
You're a star, and you're the real deal. So you need to be okay with people being uncomfortable when you walk into these rooms because you actually have the anointing of God on you. They got titles by man. They got titles that they call themselves. But when you walk into the room, all them titles cease to exist, boo. So they get mad because you the real thing, you the real deal, and they just acting like they are. Baby, them little titles they got don't hold near weight. Yours got actual weight. You shift the energy in the room, boo. You shift the atmosphere when your light enters the room. Because it's backed by the Most High God, boo. It's anointed and given by the Most High God. A lot of people don't have that. So they get irritated. You irritate their spirit because your spirit is the real deal, and they try to act like they the real deal and they ain't. Let them be uncomfortable. Let them be uncomfortable. But you need to still be showing up. And you need to stop allowing other people being uncomfortable with your light to allow you to be uncomfortable in your... You've done that enough. You've done it long enough. It's time for you to be comfortable in your own body, in your own spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because, and how everybody else feels.
If you and I are in a relationship,
facts,
and our plan is to get married, which is cleaving.
Yeah.
Listen, cleaving is this, babe. We locked in.
Yeah.
I need you solid.
Yeah.
And you need me solid.
Yes.
And we're human.
Yes.
And you can call it insecure if you want.
I was just about to go there.
But I call it mature. It's emotional intelligence to understand that I'm marrying a man, not a robot. And if my man has certain things that he wants to be reassured about, doesn't make him insecure, it makes him vulnerable. And if we want a vulnerable man, we have to cater, facilitate, and love and nurture the vulnerability, not emasculate, put down, and make him feel like he's wrong in those moments. Because let me tell you, I may not do it at your caliber because I'm not really a woman who will like call all the time or really ask too many questions, because I don't like honesty. I like transparency. Let me explain the difference. Honesty is I ask you, hey babe, who were you at dinner with?
Yeah.
And you tell me the truth. That means you're being honest.
Yeah.
Transparency is, hey baby, I got dinner at 7 with James, Nathan, and his assistant Sarah's gonna be there.
And that's
And that's transparency. So now guess what? You were forthcoming.
Yep.
You told me what it was.
Yep.
And so now I trust it. Now I'm not calling unless I really want to text and say I love you. I would do something like that, or miss you, or hope dinner's going good. But now you set it out. I know what's going on. And then you add, and baby, I would love for you to come if you want to.
You have a statue of me at your house, so, you know.
So yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, thank you for letting them even do that statue. What was that whole deal like with them, with Michael's? That's where I got mine at, was at Michael's.
Right. Yeah.
Did you do it wasn't a collab or what was it?
Nope. No, they just robbed my image and likeness because they could.
Mess it up, man.
And because they were doing it for religious purposes.
Oh yeah,
I allowed it to be.
Well, thank you.
We wish you a Black Christmas.
Hey, man, look, I'd be honored to have one. I'd be honored to have one. Yeah, man, because when I met that guy there, he said we got 2 left, man, you know, and there was 200 and one of them was marked down because they had a chip in it. But it's still, man, it's an honor. I keep it up in my house year round. And people walk in and they're like, no way, that's Cat William right there.
It is.
And it's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Listen up, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all another warning. The Washington Post just reported that Donald J. Trump shut down the Civil Rights Justice Department. Yeah, the Civil Rights Justice Department. So, these are the guys who looks over the police officers. If some wrongdoing that happened or whatever the case may be. So this is part of the police getting immunity. Okay? So I'm trying to tell you guys, stay out of the way. Listen, you got kids that's out here doing crazy stuff in the streets or doing anything that allows them to have contact with the police. Gonna get real ugly for them. Alright? Look, it's gonna get real ugly for them. So I'm advising y'all to make sure y'all get a hold of your family and keep them out of the streets, okay? Because there's no more civil rights department, okay? Donald Trump closed it down, the Washington Post just reported. So that's my warning to you guys. Listen to me.
Some type of paperwork I can see. I need a warrant.
Yeah, it's in the truck with him.
Well, you can go get it.
It's on a tablet. You can go look at it.
Nah, I'm not stepping outside of my property.
Okay.
So either you guys go get it or
Hey, contact front door. One male, argumentative. Hold, please.
This is my property.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna need you guys to leave and come back with a warrant.
Okay.
And I need to see it physically.
This is what's not going to happen. Okay?
You gonna go do it?
No.
Okay, then get the hell off
You
my
can
property.
walk over there and look at his tablet that has the warrant on it.
I'm not going to walk to your car.
Okay.
Come on.
Or we're going to come in.
You don't have no right to come in.
Yeah, it's the address of record with the courts.
Okay, so can I see some type of paper?
We're allowing you the courtesy to come and walk up to the vehicle and see it. Because legally in the state of Florida, we don't need to show you absolutely anything.
I think you actually...
I absolutely don't.
So how about...
I could actually put you in the back of the vehicle to search your car.
What?
To
I'm
search
not the
house.
one that you guys are looking for.
No, but you could
Because you're obstructing.
Yeah, you could be doing something else.
You're currently
You guys show up to
obstructing.
my property
Yes.
with no warrant in your hand,
Okay.
banging on my door, asking to come in.
Because we're coming to the address of record of a known fugitive.
Oh, a known fugitive. There you
Okay.
go.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. So
Okay.
thank you. Can I close my door, please?
No.
Well, then we're just gonna keep going back and forth
Okay.
because
That's fine.
you guys aren't coming in.
Cool.
I can go ahead and call other authorities to get this solidified.
Go ahead and close the door for me for a sec.
what are
I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah.
What are the authorities?
Stay right there.
I'm recording it. I'm recording it. Yeah.
Always picking with you. You always picking, Captain. Always
Yeah,
picking
he
with you.
is.
You're always picking.
Look at him. They need to beat his ass. Because he want to do something to somebody anyway.
You kicked that door in. You always picking. You don't even know if I got no warrant.
Look at him. Stay in that car.
You're going to pay for busting my window out. You're paying for busting my window out.
It ain't even that damn deep.
You got a warrant. No, he don't. For what? No, he don't. For what he got a warrant for? I'm his mother. What do he got a warrant for? Get out of my face.
Now you pushing the mama. He all on video.
What do you
He another one they need to fire. His ass too.
For what?
Yeah.
For what? You don't got a warrant for?
His ass. He been need to been fired. She think he's so hard.
What I got a warrant for? And you pushing me, you kicked my door in. I got something for you this go round. Why you done bust my window out? You're paying for what I got a warrant for. You're paying for my window. What I got a warrant for?
I didn't bust your window. He act like he didn't kill
Cause he don't
somebody.
know. He done pushed me in my chest. What he got a warrant for?
He don't know.
What do he got a warrant for?
He don't know.
Cause
He don't know.
He don't have a warrant.
He don't know.
Get off of me. Bro, I'm not even going nowhere. No, I'm not getting on the ground for you.
He just mad about Jada.
Fuck, you push my guy. You
Crazy. Look at him.
on the ground. You crazy. It's not for you.
I mean, that's personal, honey. It ain't
Tell him I got no warrant. Tell him what he got a warrant for. And he busted my car window out.
Man, Chelsea, I'm calm.
How he bust your window? I was sitting in the car. This man really just watched. Why did he bust my
I seen
window?
it when he came over.
Busted with his hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, I'm listening. I can't wait. I'm filing a report. I'm filing a report. You busted my window. I am. I know it's fine with you. You busted my window and you're going to pay for it. Let me go. You're going to pay for it. What's the warrant for, though? What's the warrant for?
They not gonna tell.
He don't know.
They not gonna tell.
He don't. He said that was confirming. Why they ain't confirmed the shit? Ain't nobody done nothing. He busted my window down. I want it. I do not got no warrant.
He busted his lady window.
Man, let me go. Tell me, let me go, bro. I'll put my hands on my
For you.
Okay.
For you.
You want? We you.
I got it.
He using too much excessive force.
You know this man.
Misusing y'all's badge. That's what y'all good
Why you
for.
gonna push me in my chest?
And she was not on him. I
No,
watched it.
I
was
wasn't.
right
I
there.
asked you what he
So
had.
I
don't know, bro. You know I work at Walmart.
Yeah,
This man seen me.
And ran to the car.
All the way out here. Hey, we asked him what's the warrant for. That's all.
Good.
What's the warrant for?
real bad. Put this woman all in her chest.
Yeah, he did.
And And you watch the camera in Walmart. This nigga followed me out of Walmart for what?
Walk over here. Walk over here. Good.
No, it don't.
You
They need to do something with their ass. I wouldn't leave. You need to make a report. I would not pull out of here with another officer. Do not.
Report him and everything. Get his number on his bag and report him.
What happened? What happened? Oh, he hit me in the eye. You're not. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Ladies and gentlemen, Will Smith. Do you know?
Where is he? Where is he? I'll shoot him dead.
Did y'all interview with my partner Will Smith? Now, for those who don't know us, look how tall Will is.
What?
Now you put us two different people from different networks, and look how tall he is. He's tall. I'm short.
No, you're not short.
Oh, Will.
No, Martin, no. No.
Will.
Martin, you're not short.
What
man.
am I then?
You're pleasantly petite.
That's it. Thank you, man.
All right, you take
My partner, man.
I'll see you on set in a minute, all right? Okay.
Love you, man.
Love you, man. Take care, all right? You're him.
I didn't mean to mess with your network.
Hey, it's okay, man. You know.
I didn't mean to mess with your
You know. Okay. All right, man. Yeah.
All races, what would you say is your least favorite race?
Listen, as a true Southern white male, my parents believe this. My grandparents definitely believe this. The worst race has to be the 43rd annual Daytona 500, February 18th, 2001. Turn 4, last lap, the day NASCAR died, the race that took Dale Earnhardt from us.
Out of all
Yo, that was crazy work, man. Dude playing with a lighter, broke the tip off, man. It exploded in his face, as you can see, man. It's not a laughing matter at all. He could have cooked himself right there on the spot, man. Spontaneous combustion, the whole nine, man. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned, man. That's the situation out of that, man. Straight up. So be careful, man. And another thing, man, about this Don Julio, Popeyes combination, collaboration, whatever you want to call it. January 31st, cars lined up out of the wazoo, trying to get some of that Don Julio chicken, man. They got it in the batter. So please be careful what you feed into your children. When you're sitting down, having a meal, be mindful that they put alcohol in the chicken this time, man. You need proper ID in order to buy this stuff,
regulations on food. Then suddenly we start to receive callbacks on foods related to diseases. Donald Trump gets back in office, tells the CDC to be quiet. Also tells WHO, who, remember that, said we're pulling out of that, the World Health Organization. Suddenly we start to get the bird flu, chicken, run it back. Who? WHO, Don Julio. Don Julio is collabing with Popeye's chicken, bird flu. We will not have any communication about the recalls of that chicken. But wait, Don Julio ex Popeyes, get off that Don Julio and the Fulio. Companies are rolling back their DEI initiatives. There will no longer be any Black Santa Claus in Target this year. Black History Month is next month. George Washington had the Washington, D.C. named after him. Right.
And I'm not gonna get my fucking SNAP benefits. What the fuck do you
Here we go again.
Because what the fuck? Say that there are people like me who cannot work? Do you
I'm about to get
there are
mad.
people like me who have kids who cannot eat? Do you understand there are people?
Prepare your ears. I'm about to yell. 1, 2, 3. Food stamps and SNAP and any money going towards citizens has not been stopped. You just have to read. Why don't any of you read? When you see something pop up on TikTok or the news, go look up the document and read. The reason they froze federal funding was to stop money leaving the country. Like $37 million going to the World Health Organization and $50 million intended for buying condoms to distribute in Gaza. But instead of reading and looking things up, You guys listen to the Shade Room. You listen to Neighborhood Talk. You listen to every single TikTok creator without even going to go look it up yourself. Me, when I say a news, I tell y'all, go look it up yourself. You don't have to believe me. Just go look it up yourself. Your children will eat. You will get your benefits. You are on the internet spreading false information. All of you guys are doing all this for no reason at the moment. You are going to eat. You are going to get your benefits. Jesus Christ.
There are 42 million Black Americans, all descendants of slaves. Did you know that's the same size of population as Afghanistan? There are more Black people in the United States than there are people in Canada. Black population is bigger than the population of an entire country. Did you know that there are more Black Americans than the average country? Ghana only got 37 million people, 39. Regardless, we overpopulate them. The idea that we are a minority, it's meaningless. We're a minority only because we live in a country that takes up 1/3 of an entire continent. There are more Black Americans than there are people in California and Texas. Those are the largest states in America. If Black people all gathered in one place, we could have a small country. We are a nation inside of a nation. We are unlike other minorities because we are all the same. We aren't just a race. We are one culture. We don't come from different nations, different cultural backgrounds. We represent one culture, one identity. Stop letting the diasporic people trick you out your spot. We don't need to look to the diaspora for identities with 42 million strong. Bigger than the average African nation. Under one tribe. Not segmented people under the guise of a nation, but one people under one identity. We have accomplished more in this nation than fully Black nations with Black leadership. People's opinions about who we are is irrelevant. At this point, 42 million people, doesn't matter what happened 400 years ago. Doesn't matter from the different places we came from. All of that is long gone. The only thing that matters is that we're here now. We're looking to the future that we're about to build. We are in the coming of a Black Renaissance era. It will not be missed because people are looking to the past and to the diaspora for answers when they have none. It's time to let all of that go. None of that stuff matters anymore. We are here. We're not going nowhere with 42 million people. Let that sink in. 42 million. We are a nation.
Trump placed a federal funding freeze which shut down Medicaid. Donald Trump gave orders to pause all federal grants and loans, and now people can't access Medicaid, which is a medical care program that helps low-income families and covers over 70 million Americans. What about children that need medication? Children will not receive any medication. Hospitals and their employees will not be paid. And people that need life-threatening procedures will be denied in 50 states.
Why is this happening?
The White House said it's because Donald Trump doesn't want government officials interfering with his executive orders. This way, federal agencies have no choice but to comply with Trump's commands. They then said we used $3 trillion in government aid last year.
So what else is frozen right now?
School lunches, food stamps, Medicaid in all 50 states, Section 8, child care assistance, Head Start, which helps poor children get lunch, and many more.
Is this not an attack on the working class then?
A MAGA Congressman, Rich McCormick, said this is a good thing because now starving kids will have to get a job and buy their own food like everyone else. He said it'll teach these kids not to rely on the government. It gives America a chance to see who has any value for the future.
Does telling starving children to just go get a job not sound insane to you?
They're lazy! The White House said we spent $3 trillion last year in federal funding, so we need to get rid of it. We're gonna build a society off of merit, then when it comes to money, it's survival of the fittest.
And do what? Give it to Trump's friends?
Yes, because it's too late! 2025! Cut Medicare, check. Raise prescription drug prices, check. Start a martial law, then use the military to break up domestic protests coming up. This was our whole plan!
I thought Trump had nothing to do with Project 2025.
You are happily mistaken! Birthright citizenship, check. Civil rights and DEI protections of the government, check. Free lunch programs coming up. Higher taxes for the working class, check. Rich for the 1%, check. Teach Christian beliefs in school, check.
How does that keep it real? But y'all probably don't understand that.
Break it down. Demon Slayer.
My biggest war is Elon Musk. I'm really trying to stop the AI because what y'all don't know is AI is really the demons. And they try to take human form and they gonna be in the robots. I mean, once they take human form to get in the robot, they gonna have babies. And here's the thing, like our soul is in this body. But once they have babies, it's gonna kind of like be stuck. Because you're gonna be half and half. So now God can never get your soul back. That's what I'm talking about. So it's over. That's why the fire's going on. You go to ChatGPT right now, you can talk to the devil. And a robot, that's the devil taking human form. I ain't coming to make no shit up.
So what is a sex bot?
I mean, they got it halfway done. But when nut is good, they're gonna have sex with the woman. And then they're gonna come like, they're gonna be like hybrid. They're gonna have AI. Half what? Human. Right? And guess what happened then? You live forever. You trap the soul forever. You to be the guy. Stop playing with me. That was what they working on. Because one thing about God, he made his body temporary. And what they trying to do is defeat that. Right? Because we can keep these bodies forever, then we can do a lot of stuff.
Fuck them cute bitches, but bitches my mind different. Please don't get it twisted, my pussy was spine different. If you thought I liked it, the pussy a crime different. Y'all fucking on these niggas, I been heads, they been trash. Bitch.
Yeah.
Never lacking, I be walking on the same.
Yeah.
Slamming it in our face, what is about to happen? You know who I'm talking about? Just watch this shit.
Unplug the country. And then you have real casualties, mass casualties, and mass chaos, like true chaos.
Oh, yeah.
People are not prepared for this. They haven't thought it through. Our leaders have not prepared them for it at all. It's like, oh, it's on your iPhone. You don't have an iPhone, and there's no electricity, and there's no water. There is no one there to call, like, period. And then people start behaving in ways that are ridiculous, and dead people and people getting shot. I was just like, this cannot be America. And that could happen. That's not science fiction. Like, that could happen soon.
So Joe Rogan, who predicted the LA wildflowers months before it happened, imagine an actual disaster like this happening where they've been trying to warn us for years.
What does it look like if our power grid goes down?
So it really becomes almost zombie apocalypse, and it's horrific. You can't count on the police or the National Guard. They'll be at home protecting their own family.
I don't think people realize how much chaos and how miserable it will become when the power grid goes down. When the grid goes down, there goes your water, there goes your medical, there goes your food, everything. It's gone. There goes the police, there goes communications. You think you're gonna talk to your elderly parents? Nope, that's over.
When the grid does go down, information is going to be the most powerful resource because nobody's going to know what to do, which is why everyone in my family has one of these. How to build your own water filter, how to make your own solar panel system, how to build your own water heater because it's the winter time, preserving fuel, protecting your house against intruders, a survival garden, even how to make toilet paper. We all know that was the first to go during the scamdemic. It's got all types of shit. This is something that I think all families should have at least one copy of, but it's already sold out once this month. So if you see the orange shopping cart somewhere down here, they might still be in stock.
You studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
And there you have it. A lot of things go unexplained, but this one is easy to follow. Thanks for watching these videos with us. Thanks for tuning in at the Core Chronicles. Follow us at all social media handles. The Core Chronicles at YouTube, at Twitter, now known as X, at the Core Archive. I am Mr. Archive signing off. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the other side. Peace.
Core Chronicles on YouTube delivers captivating stories and insightful content that ignite curiosity and creativity. Dive into adventures that inspire, entertain, and leave you wanting more. Subscribe, like, share, and let the journey begin.